Determining the end behavior of a polynomial function depends on the leading term. That's the only important term for determining the end behavior. If the degree of the polynomial is even and the leading coefficient is positive, it rises to the left and rises to the right. If the degree is even and the leading coefficient is negative, it falls to the left and falls to the right. To remember these, I usually just think of x squared. So if it's x squared, it opens up. If it's negative x squared, it opens down. For the odd case, if the leading coefficient is positive, it falls to the left and then rises to the right, kind of like x cubed. And if it's negative, it rises to the right and falls to the left. In between there, it could go up and down, or it could be kind of a straighter line. But at the infinities, real far to the left, real far to the right, the polynomial will behave this way. So you just have to look at the leading coefficient. For this one, determine the end behavior of the polynomial. It's being a little tricky because it's not putting the leading coefficient first. So you just have to be careful not to be tricked by that. X to the 6th is the leading term. The leading coefficient is an invisible positive 1. It will behave like case 1, where it's positive. So it rises to the left and rises to the right. Here, we have something that's a little more tricky. This term here, this will be, the largest term will be x squared when we would FOIL it out. This one is just an x, and this one gives us 2x. So the leading term will be, when we multiply all those together, it gives us 2x to the 4th. There will be a bunch of other terms, but they're not important for determining end behavior. It will behave just like that. So it's a positive leading coefficient, and it's even powered. So just like the other one, it rises to the left and rises to the right. With these, you can always plug them into the calculator and see what the graph gives you. And I highly recommend that you always check your answers by doing that.